The Niger Hospitality and Tourism Conference is an annual event hosted by Jumia Travels to foster interaction among stakeholders in the Nigerian tourism sector. This year, it seems to be a different ballgame as the government was fully represented at that event. TV 360's Ngozi Okoye was there and now reports.
It is an insightful session where stakeholders in the tourism sector in Nigeria have gathered to brainstorm on how the country could fully harness the enormous potential of tourism to grow the Nigeria economy. Organizers are hoping to build a synergy among key players in the industry to develop a sector that has for long been undertapped.
Tourism in Nigeria today is not yet where it needs to be, in the sense that, as you would have seen today, there are a lot of industry practitioners that are working disjointedly, and we want to be that melting pot. We want to be the ones to put everything together. So is it the hotel stay, is it the flights, is it the tours, the packages? We want to bring it all together. We want to have one beautiful product in hospitality and tourism to showcase to our customers, so both people traveling locally and people will want to package Nigeria as a tourist destination for internationally.
Despite being richly endowed with some of the best tourist attractions, Nigeria has for long abandoned the sector. But with the government now very keen on diversifying the country's economy, tourism is now beginning to get serious attention. But there are still some teething challenges.
There's the presidential order on the ease of doing business, on immigration, on airport experiences, etc. We are looking at corporate governance and regulation. What are we doing well? What are we not doing well? What are the laws? Our laws are from 1992. We're in Senate now trying to amend them to take cognizance of this is Nigeria today and to be valid and relevant in terms of regulation in the next 10, 20 years. What we're saying from NTDC is tour Nigeria, domestic tourism. So don't change naira to dollar to buy tickets. Don't go and apply for visa to pay for visa to go there. Don't roam your phone, which is consuming foreign exchange when you get there. Tour within Nigeria.
It is not just the federal government that is beginning to turn its focus on tourism. States with some very attractive tourist sites are also keying in.
There's a lot that has been done. Many governments, like governments across the state, has put in a lot of resources to ensure that our infrastructure is being constantly developed. And we hope that other state governments and the federal government will take a leaf from that.
One of the major focus of this year's conference is the use of new media as a tool for merchandising. Some of the players gave their success stories on the use of new media.
Social media has been so great for us. Instagram especially, on our tours we usually ask people where they heard about us, and most people say Instagram. In fact, someone made a joke one time that I had to start paying tithes to Instagram.
So what we do is we post on Instagram and then we automatically post on Twitter, so you can come back to Instagram. So I agree that Instagram is the best.
We started posting. Yes, in the beginning our pictures were not very clear, they were probably not very catchy, but you'll see a nice picture of a beach and you're like, oh, it looks nice, how can I, and I did this for like about 1 or 2 weeks, and I get a call.
This is sure a great platform for stakeholders in the tourism sector to meet, talk, strategize, and prefer solutions. The challenge remains taking the solution out of this hall and applying them in practice to grow a sector many see as an untapped gold mine. Ngozi Okoye, TV 360, Lagos.